Hello GMs and sneaky players. In this video, I'm going to show you a few Mirrorscape tools that GMs can use in their gaming sessions. Now this video assumes that you have watched our previous how-to videos and have a basic understanding of how to use Mirrorscape. The first feature was touched on in the how to build video, grouping. This feature allows us to select multiple assets and merge them into one larger asset. This feature also works for miniatures. To do this, we have a couple of options. Tap anywhere on the screen that does not have an asset and drag to select, or select an asset, tap the dots, and choose the multi-select icon here. Once this is active, any asset you tap will become part of the selection to be moved or grouped together. Once you've selected the assets we'd like to group together, tap the dots and then choose the Create Group icon that looks like two squares with a plus. The grouped assets will not act as one when being moved or hidden. You can also change the name and color of this group by tapping it and choosing the Group Options button, which has two squares and a gear. Now please note, if you accidentally grab an already created group while trying to create a new group, your only option will be to break up the existing group and then create a new group that includes the pieces from the previous group. A lot of groups, I know. If you want to deselect a group from a selection, you can tap the multi-select option while the assets are selected, and then tap the already created group you do not want in the new group. This will deselect and leave you with only the previously selected assets. You can also deselect any single assets that you don't want in the same group this way. Now that your map is ready, let's invite a friend to join our party. Tap the party icon in the top left of the screen, then swipe once to the left. Everyone that has accepted your friend request will show up here. If they are signed into Mirrorscape, you'll see Online and a green dot next to their profile picture. Tap the dots next to their name, then Invite. They will see a pop-up on their screen notifying them that they've been invited to a game. Once they click Accept, they will show up in your party list and will be able to see all the assets you've chosen to reveal on their play surface. The next feature is to show or hide assets and groups for Fog of War. First, make sure you have the correct player lock setting chosen. The first option here allows your players to only move assets that they have placed on the map, or assets that you've given them control over. To do this, tap a mini, then select the dots next to their name in the party menu, then Pass Ownership. This middle option here unlocks all access, so players can also manipulate the terrain pieces to help you build. And the third option removes all player access entirely, for if you've got someone goofing off a bit too much, or you just want to demonstrate something to a group. For this tutorial, we want the players to only control their own assets. Once the correct player lock options are active, simply select a group, tap the dots, and then tap the Hide Assets icon. It looks like a black house in a tower. The assets will then appear grayed out to the GM and completely unseen by the players. You can also choose to see the table exactly how your players do by going to the main menu, selecting Visibility, and then switching from gray to hidden under the Fog of War option. This works for individual pieces or entire groups. To reveal those assets, simply tap them, tap the dots, then select the Reveal Assets button. It's the one that looks like the Hide Assets option, but it's got a white house and a tower. The ping feature allows both players and GMs to indicate parts of the map that they want the rest of the group to pay attention to. To activate a ping, simply press and hold your finger down for a couple seconds on any part of the map. To remove the ping, just tap it. Now that you've created an amazing map, let's share it with another GM. Simply open the Map Manager, tap the map you'd like to share, and tap the Share button. Now, choose how you'd like to share it. The application will generate a link, and anyone that clicks on that link will be able to download your map and have the opportunity to purchase any assets they need to complete it. And that covers the basics for how to use the GM tools. Now, if you haven't already, please check out our other how-to videos. And also, please don't be afraid to ask any questions you might have in the comments below. Thanks!